Yesterday was our 5th wedding anniversary. It started with my wife, Sophia, telling me her mother had taken a nasty fall down the stairs and she needed to rush down there immediately, 3 hours south. It ended hours later with me staring at an Instagram post of Sophia beaming on a yacht with her ex-boyfriend, champagne in hand, under which she'd commented for all the world to see, "He's my soulmate. Always has been." The whiplash was brutal, but my reaction was swift and absolute. Before I tell you how I handled this anniversary bombshell, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss these insane, real-life stories. So yesterday morning, our 5th anniversary. I had dinner reservations, flowers ordered. Sophia comes to me, face etched with worry, voice tight with panic. Her mom fell, maybe a broken hip. She has to go right now. Of course, my first reaction was, okay, let's go together. I'll drive. Forget our plans. But she insisted. No, Ethan, stay here. You've got that huge work deadline. I'll be fine. I already have a bag packed from visiting last weekend. Just need to grab it. I'll call you from the road. A quick kiss, and she was gone. Left me feeling worried sick, canceling our fancy anniversary dinner, trying to focus on work. Hours crawled by. Complete radio silence. I texted, delivered but not read, called, straight to voicemail. By mid-afternoon, the worry was curdling into something else. Annoyance. Suspicion. Her mom lives in a town with perfect cell service. Why no updates? Why voicemail on her anniversary when she knows I'd be worried? Around 4 p.m., my phone buzzed. Not Sophia. An Instagram DM from Isabel, someone we know peripherally. More an acquaintance from Sophia's ex, Liam's circle. I barely know her. The message was short, cautious. Hey, Ethan, sorry if this is weird/awkward, but wasn't Sophia going to see her mom today? Only asking BC Liam just posted this. Attached was a direct link to Liam's latest Instagram post. My thumb hovered for maybe half a second, dread coiling in my stomach. Then I clicked. And there it was. Crystal clear photo. Liam, grinning like a fool, arms slung casually around my wife, Sophia, both holding champagne flutes, leaning against the railing of a massive yacht. Bright blue water, sunny sky behind them. Definitely not her mother's landlocked town, 3 hours south. The caption, Liam wrote, "Some connections never fade." My blood ran absolutely cold. I clicked on the comments, scrolling fast, heart hammering. A few mutuals had liked it, some generic looks fun comments. And then I saw it. A comment from Sophia's own verified Instagram account, posted just an hour earlier. "He's my soulmate, always has been." Soulmate, posted publicly. On our 5th wedding anniversary, while she was supposedly rushing to her injured mother's bedside, the pre-packed bag she mentioned grabbing so quickly. The insistence I stay home, the radio silence, it all snapped into razor-sharp focus with brutal clarity. I didn't explode. Didn't feel that hot surge of rage. Not yet, anyway. Just this profound, ice-cold certainty washed over me. It was like watching a predictable plot twist unfold in a movie. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't a misunderstanding she could explain away. This was a calculated, blatant betrayal. So I calculated too. First step, screenshots. Everything. Liam's post, the comments, especially hers, the timestamps. Save them securely, back them up. Second, check the lease agreement for our rental house. Still solely in my name. Relief washed over me. A crucial detail. Third, suitcases. Pulled mine out of the closet. I spent the next few hours packing my life. My clothes, my books, my tech gear, my personal documents, photos, anything verifiably mine predating her moving in, or clearly belonging only to me. I left the shared furniture, the kitchen stuff. Ignored her belongings completely for the moment. Fourth, called my best mate, Ben. "Mate, need your spare room for a bit. Sophia situation. Blew up." He didn't ask questions. Just said, "Keys under the mat. Come whenever." Solid guy. Fifth, called a divorce lawyer. A real shark recommended by a colleague. Explained the situation calmly, concisely. Emailed him the screenshots as we spoke. "Consider it done," he said. Papers would be drafted by morning. Before leaving the house, One small, maybe petty, but necessary gesture. I gathered Sophia's immediately visible stuff. Her shoes by the door, her jacket slung over a chair, her makeup bag on the bathroom counter, and put them into her own suitcases, leaving them right near the front door. The last step, I placed a plain manila envelope on the bare living room floor. Inside, printouts of Liam's Instagram post with her Soulmate comment highlighted in fluorescent yellow, and a single sheet of paper with my lawyer's name and contact number, stating simply that divorce papers were being filed immediately. I locked up the house. It looked strangely hollowed out with my things gone. Felt fitting. I drove to Ben's, parked my car, went inside, and turned off my phone. The hurricane would hit whenever Sophia decided to dock her yacht and return to reality. Let it rain. I was already somewhere else, dry and resolute. Update. About 3 days later. Safely ensconced at Ben's, I finally turned my phone back on. After getting the green light from my lawyer, the papers were officially filed and service was arranged via his office. Predictably, it was nuclear winter. Dozens and dozens of missed calls. Voicemails escalating from tearful confusion. Ethan, where are you? What happened? Call me. To pure venomous rage. You did this. How could you? The texts were a novel-length saga of accusations, demands, and bewildered fury. I let my lawyer earn his hefty retainer, ignoring absolutely everything until I got confirmation the papers had been formally served later that day. Then, I picked up one call from her number. "Ethan, what is this?" she shrieked. No preamble. "The house is empty. There are divorce papers on the floor. Are you insane?" I kept my voice calm, level. "Sophia, I moved out. It's over." Over? Because of a stupid picture? Liam felt sorry for me because my mom was sick. He was just cheering me up. The lie had already morphed. Impressive speed. "Sophia," I said, my voice flat. "Isabel sent me the link. I saw the post. I saw your comment. He's my soulmate. Always has been. Posted on our anniversary, while your mother was supposedly laid up with a broken hip. Don't insult my intelligence." A beat of pure, stunned silence on her end, then sputtering fury. "Isabel, that bitch! She twisted it! You can't just leave! This is our home! Where's my stuff? You stole my things! It's a rental house, Sophia, and the lease is solely in my name. I left. Your immediate belongings are in your suitcases by the front door, as you likely saw. For everything else, contact my lawyer to arrange collection. Do not call me again." "My lawyer will eat yours alive," she screamed. "You will pay for this. You abandoned me." Then she hung up, still yelling threats. Act 2 arrived about an hour later. The sister-in-law from hell, Nicole, already fed a heavily distorted version of events, no doubt. "Ethan, Sophia is devastated. How could you be so cruel, throwing her out over a little misunderstanding?" "Nicole," I sighed, already tired of this narrative. "It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a calculated lie, followed by infidelity confirmed by her own public comment on our anniversary. The divorce is happening. This is between Sophia and me." "Unbelievable," she shot back. "She deserves that house. She decorated it. You owe her. You're nothing without her." Standard Nicole rhetoric. "It's a rental, Nicole. In my name only. Lawyers will handle any actual marital assets. Goodbye." Click. Blocked her number too. Felt good. Predictably, Sophia escalated. She showed up at the house yesterday evening, demanding to be let in. I wasn't there, thankfully, but Ben lives nearby and saw the whole thing. She tried her key, realized the locks were changed. Yep, called a locksmith the day after I left. Showed him the lease, my ID, all legit. He confirmed I was the sole leaseholder before doing any work. She started banging on the door, screaming my name. Then she actually called the cops, claimed illegal eviction, that I'd locked her out of her residence. A patrol car showed up. Ben watched them talk to her. They must have then called my number, which, as instructed, forwarded directly to my lawyer's office line. My lawyer handled it beautifully. Faxed the lease agreement naming me as the sole lessee directly to the precinct. Calmly explained the situation. Legal resident changed locks on his rental property after filing for divorce due to documented infidelity by the other party. Other party was notified via legal counsel to arrange property collection. The cops, thankfully, acted by the book. They informed Sophia it was a civil dispute. They couldn't force entry into my leased property, and she needed to go through lawyers. Ben said she absolutely lost it on the officers, screaming about her rights, calling them useless. They eventually told her to leave the property or risk being cited for disturbing the peace. Interestingly, there was no sign of Liam, the soulmate, offering support during her curbside meltdown. Surprise. Surprise. My lawyer sent her lawyer the formal notice today, 7 days. Arrange a time for collection. Neutral third-party presence mandatory. Ben agreed to be there for me. She can bring one person. Explicitly not Liam. Failed to collect within the time frame, and everything goes into a storage unit. First month paid by me, then the bill becomes hers. The entitlement is truly breathtaking. The audacity to lie so blatantly, get caught red-handed on social media, and still play the victim, even calling the cops on me. It's almost impressive in its delusion. Stressful? Hell yes. Am I second-guessing my decision? Not for one single second. This was the right move. Now, just waiting for the next round of legal volleys. All right, folks. Final dispatch from this shipwreck. The last couple of weeks were something. Sophia's lawyer predictably came back swinging, arguing the 7-day notice for her stuff was unreasonable duress, demanding unlimited access, claiming half the furniture, even stuff I owned before we met, and tripling down on an insane spousal support demand based on my emotional abandonment and her fragile state. Apparently, anniversary yacht trips with exes are deeply traumatizing when you get caught. My lawyer, bless his cynical, expensive soul, basically laughed it off, sent back a polite but firm letter citing the lease, the date she effectively vacated, Yacht Day, the Instagram evidence, and reiterated 7 days. Get your stuff, or it goes to storage, period. The smear campaign kicked into high gear online. Sophia and Nicole telling everyone I was mentally unstable, controlling, threw her out for simply texting an old friend, conveniently omitting the yacht, the soulmate comment, the anniversary lie. Some people bought it, which sucks, but whatever. Many others didn't. They reached out, having seen Isabel's original tip-off or Liam's post before he hastily deleted it. Too late, screenshots live forever. Isabel herself got some nasty DMs from Nicole calling her a backstabbing traitor. Isabel just blocked her. Liam? He sent me one pathetic text. Dude, chill out. It wasn't serious. Blocked him too. Now for the climax. Operation Get Your Crap Out. Sophia's lawyer finally agreed to the deadline. Day 7, 4 p.m. pickup. Sophia and Nicole showed up. Late, of course. Ben was there, stone-faced, to supervise. I stayed miles away. According to Ben, it was pure entitlement theater. They walked in, saw her stuff still packed in closets and drawers, aside from the suitcases I had initially put by the door, and Sophia apparently started wailing, "He expects me to pack after humiliating me like this?" Nicole chimed in, "This is psychological abuse, making her relive the trauma." Ben just checked his watch pointedly. "The agreement confirmed by your lawyer was collection of personal belongings by 5 p.m. It's now 4:40. You have 20 minutes. Cue frantic, angry packing into cheap garbage bags, complaining loudly the whole time. They tried to take a painting my parents gave me. Ben shut that down immediately. Tried arguing about a coffee maker we bought together. Ben pointed to the personal belongings only clause in the lawyer's letter. Nicole apparently puffed up like an angry toad, muttering about calling the cops again for harassment. Ben just raised an eyebrow. 5 p.m. hit sharp. They were nowhere near done. Maybe got 60% of her stuff, mostly clothes. Sophia started demanding more time, tears streaming. Nicole unleashed a torrent of abuse at Ben. He just stated calmly, "The agreed time is over. You need to vacate the premises." And then he literally held the front door open until they left, leaving piles of bags and loose items behind. The next morning, professional movers arrived, arranged by me. Everything left behind was inventoried, photographed, packed properly, and shipped to a secure storage unit. First month paid by me. The contract and invoice were sent via certified mail to her lawyer, clearly stating the unit details, and that payment became her sole responsibility in 30 days. The ultimate consequence? Sophia apparently ghosted the storage company. Never paid the bill after that first month, never arranged to clear it out, ignored all their calls and letters sent to her lawyer's office. So after the legally required waiting period and multiple notifications, poof. Her remaining possessions, designer shoes, clothes, any keepsakes she didn't manage to grab in her frantic 20 minutes, were auctioned off by the storage facility. Gone. All because she couldn't adhere to a simple deadline stemming directly from her own deceitful choices. That, my friends, felt like quiet, simple justice. Cold, maybe, but entirely self-inflicted. The divorce is final now. The judge wasn't particularly impressed with her claims of emotional distress after seeing the Instagram evidence and the calculated nature of the anniversary lie. Spousal support was minimal, the bare statutory standard, for a very limited time. We split the meager actual marital assets 50-50. Her lawyer tried to fight for more, but with the lease solely in my name and her documented behavior, they had zero leverage. Last I heard, Sophia's crashing with Nicole, presumably still complaining. Liam, the soulmate, vanished like mist once the financial reality and logistical drama of her situation set in. His soulmate connection apparently didn't extend to paying her bills or helping her move her stuff out of storage. Shocker. Me? I'm still in the rental for now. It feels quiet, but clean. Started therapy. Highly recommend it. Rebuilding friendships, focusing on work again. Does the betrayal still sting sometimes? Yeah. Occasionally, it hits fresh. But mostly, I just feel relief. Freedom. I didn't need some elaborate revenge plot. I just reacted logically, drew firm boundaries based on her actions, and let the consequences play out naturally. She built the yacht trip of lies, she sailed it proudly, and she ultimately sank it all by herself. I just refused to go down with her ship. Thanks for reading my saga, Reddit. Time to finally close this chapter.